Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Again, welcome back to Cannon Fodder. Again, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now, there was a repeat of the morning show. You remember the morning show I did? I had to cut a dash. I had to go to an appointment. And the appointment went really, very well. So the repeat on Premiere YouTube came up live. I think it was after 4 o'clock. I couldn't respond much in the live chat because I was on the bus. I was actually on a call to someone. So I was distracted. I thought, let me concentrate on the call, not so much on live chat. So if you were in a live chat, sending me messages, I saw there's 1, 2 messages. I could not respond to those messages. I do apologize. However, we are live and direct from somewhere across the universe, somewhere in England, somewhere in London, North London. I'm not going to tell you where. So we're going to have the repeat of the morning show. Yes, Leroy Sané, we'll talk about him. And there's been an interesting comment that I'm going to feature by the permission of the person who put the comment there. And some other bits and pieces. We'll also be looking at the voting. The voting. How many more transfer signings will there be? It may be one more. But we got to get this one. This one, that one. We're getting to this one or that one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, the evening show. We are live and direct. Yeah, you can ask me a question now and I'll respond to the question. Or actually, I could say it's local time. It is 6:34. Yeah, 6:34 and counting. We are live. We are live. So, yes, people, before I get into this one, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, be part of the community, and no doubt, apart from me, I would have seen the numbers of subscribers and viewing numbers have just not shot through this roof, but to the next roof. But let's see if we can shoot the subscriber numbers and the view numbers right to the roof of the house. That's quite a few subscribers and views I'm asking for. But you don't have to. But we would like you to. Please be part of the community. All right. So, like I said before the bump, we're going to be talking about Leroy Sané. There is a video coming up later on this evening. We're going to be talking about who else we're going to talk about. We're going to be talking about. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, N'Golo Kante. I don't want to talk. They made me do it. I didn't want to talk about him, but it's just because an ex-Arsenal player spoke about him, and I thought I might have to talk about him. And then we're going to be talking about the latest update in regards to Oleksandr Zinchenko. He's had his medical, man. He's had his medical. And I didn't any screenshot, of him being on the bed, prostate. I can't move. I'm here to do my medical. But there is a quite funny comment. I had to ask the person, actually, a subscriber, can I feature this comment that you put about Zinchenko in today's show? He said, yeah, of course. What time are you going live? And I said 6 o'clock. And we went live at 6:30. Anyhow. So let's talk about who we're going to talk about first. I think we'll talk about this gentleman here, smack bang right in the middle. Leroy Sané. Arsenal eyeing up a £59 million move for Bayern Munich star Leroy Sané. Mikel Arteta, at least, is keen to add a winger to his squad and has turned his attentions to the German international after missing out on Rafinha. As the CBS sports journalist who claimed that Sané is one number of targets for the Gunners, with Chelsea and Real Madrid also interested in the ex-Man City man. Now, like I said, there is a video coming up later on, maybe in the next couple of hours, just to whet your appetite, because I'm not going to go into it now. Just wait until the video comes out. Yeah, wait until it comes out. We did a debate comparing. What did we debate about? Yeah, we did debate Leroy Sané compared to Martinelli, and the comments. I didn't get nice comments. The comments were How can you compare Martinelli to Sane? I said, well, they both play on the wing. One is like just starting, the other one's proven the final product. Yeah, but how can you? I think about it anyhow. Anyhow, and the next person we're going to talk about is about N'Golo Kante, and I had to kind of have a second read at this. I couldn't, not so much I couldn't believe it, but again, it's this person's opinion. Kevin Campbell, speaking on Football Insider, said that if the money is there, then Mikel Arteta side should sign N'Golo Kante. For me, if the money was right, I would sign it. I'd do it straight away. He's someone who knows how to operate in the Premier League, that's for sure. Yes, he suffered a few injuries last season, but his numbers are still frightening. He's still one of the best around, and that midfield era is still a massive problem for Arsenal. We've seen them play plenty of games where the midfield just can't get a grip, especially when Thomas Partey isn't there. We need someone else who knows how to navigate and dominate. I don't think that there has been a better exponent of the midfield engine room in recent years than N'Golo Kante. Now, I said from this morning's show, N'Golo Kante, not for me. I think it's twofolded here. One, there is this stigma about the players that have come from Chelsea have been players at the end of their careers. Yeah, the last one was Willian, and actually he was a player who actually had to rip up the contract because he didn't want to play for Arsenal. So we haven't had the best of history of players coming from Chelsea to Arsenal. That's one thing. The other thing is N'Golo Kante. If it was going to happen, it should happen maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Not now. Not now. And as Kevin Campbell rightly mentions, he's had his fair bit of injuries. He's not the same player that he was 4 or 5 years ago. So if it was going to happen, if we were going to buy N'Golo Kante, it should have happened 4 or 5 years ago. Not now. Not now. No. I do understand what he's trying to say with the problem in the midfield. The position that I've highlighted on so many times on so many live shows there. I understand that. And it is a problematic area for us. But is N'Golo Kante the answer? And what is the question? No, not for me. Not for me. But I respect your opinion, Kevin Campbell. I don't know, you might want to come on the channel and debate it. Actually, no. Don't come on the channel and debate it. I was speaking to someone this afternoon, actually, and he was saying to me, I've been watching your videos. I said, yeah, Mr. Fodder loves a rant, doesn't he? I'm going to start to laugh. But yeah, not N'Golo Kante, ex-Chelsea player, a player that we should have bought maybe 4 or 5 years ago. No. I'm sorry. So yeah. So the latest breaking news is in regards to this gentleman here, donning the latest kit. Arsenal, Zinchenko, Oleksandr Zinchenko. And is it breaking news? Well, I'm going to call it breaking news anyway. But Guardiola held Zinchenko ahead of a £30 million Arsenal move after he said the goodbye properly. Now, it's going to be 2 videos come up later on this evening. I've got to be on a business call around 8 p.m. Local time. So it'll be coming around about that time. So look out for the Leroy Sané video, as well as the latest update in regards to Oleksandr Zinchenko, who's had his medical. He has had his medical. And I think he passed his medical. But listen out for the video. Talking about Oleksandr Zinchenko, there was this comment here that I had to laugh. And I can see the gentleman has just come into the live chat now. Ha! So, Clucking Bell, good evening to you. And I thought I had to feature this one. So you can see it there. Clucking Bell says, you've got to feel for Zinchenko, Alex. And he left Manchester Airport, heading to the USA, flying first class with the Etihad Airways, and will be returning to Heathrow in economy class with Emirates. Thankfully, he's versatile and can sit anywhere. I thought, oh my God, I had to feature this one. He's versatile. Okay, he is versatile, isn't he? Complaining. Clucking Bell, I thought that was class. Really, really good. I mean, yeah. He's versatile. Actually, he is versatile, isn't he? Oleksandr Zinchenko. Oh my goodness. But yeah, and I can see Cluckenbell is just coming into the live chat. I believe no, there's one more actually. There's one more news segment I needed to talk about, and I didn't have time to put up design the proper graphics for this one. But this one, Micah Richards slammed Arsenal for signing second-rate players last summer. But Mikel Arteta has proved the former Man City man wrong with his transfer business. Now, this, I believe, comes from the Daily Mirror online. And they say after their traumatic start to the last season, Micah Richards was adamant that the club's transfer strategy smacked of a club in a major rut. Speaking last August, he told Five Live Sport, at this moment, Arsenal can't attract top players because players want to go to better performing teams at this moment in time. When you say they've spent a lot of money, because remember, this time last year we spent £150 million, they're buying second-tier players or players with good potential who could become that. You should think that the manager's got some input in the players that they're getting in. But I just think with Arsenal now, they've got themselves in such a rut. They've done a couple of panic buys. But 12 months on, again, I'm not saying this, the Daily Mirror is saying this. But 12 months on, it's clear that the current Arsenal project is more attractive than it has been for years under Arteta. And the club's transfer strategy is one of the main reasons why. Now, it's very, very easy for me. Very, very easy for me. Michael Richards is right. Almost 12 months on. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me. Right, we've got at this point one signing. One, I can say, marquee signing, and that's Gabriel Jesus. Only Gabriel Jesus. I understand Zinchenko is on the verge of signing for Arsenal, but there's only 2 players out of 5 signings. 2 players out of 5 signings that are going to feature in the first. I mean, Matt Turner is not, Tina Turner, as I like to call him, he's not going to be playing, anytime soon in the first team. Marquinhos is one for the future. Excuse me. And Fabio Vieira, it's touch and go. So in actual fact, we've only signed to this today one marquee signing. One marquee signing. So 12 months on, I agree with Micah Richards. I agree with him. I'm sorry. I do. So these have been all the segments currently running on Canon 4 TV from Canon 4 TV's perspective, by the way. All right. So come in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts. Because your live chat, running parallel with me. I feel like a weatherman. Anyway, I shouldn't have done that. So come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about all the news that we spoke about. N'Golo Kante, no for me. The transfers. I have done a latest vote, and the vote is: how many more players do you think Arsenal can get through the transfer window? How many more players? And actually, I haven't voted yet. Zinchenko spoke about that, and Leroy Sané was spoken about him as well. Those 2 videos will be coming up in the next hour and 45 minutes time. So let me quickly go into our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there. Let's have a look. Any comments? Whoops. Okay, so there's not been any comments there. So which leads me to believe that I can go. Can I go into the live chat? Not yet. I want to check out the latest voting that we've done. And the question is, how many more signings can Arsenal get in this transfer window? And the options were 0 more signings, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We've had actually a massive 755 votes there. Thank you. We've had 6 comments and only 27 likes. Let's aim for 60 likes on this poll here, please. The voting here. Right, so the question is, how many more signings? Choose only 1. So on 2% is 0. 2% of you have voted for 0 more signings. On 10%, you think it's going to be 1 more signing. On 11%, crazy people, you think it's going to be 4 more signings. I believe in miracles. On 17%, You think it's going to be 3 more signings. And on a massive 60%, you think it's going to be just 2 more signings. 2 more signings, just 2 more signings, 2 more signings. So continue voting. Let's aim for, let's say, 2,000 votes on this one. Let's aim for maybe 12 comments. I'll say 60 likes on that vote there. Please keep voting. Right now, I can go into the live chat. Let me go into the live chat on the first time on this evening show over here. And let's have a look. I got whoops. The assembled says, "Good evening, Alex. Has he actually signed yet?" And that's what I said. You know what I always say. It is speculation until the player has. And I've seen photos of him, prostrated on a bed. That bed could be any bed for any particular reason. Doesn't have to be that he's in London to do the medical, but he just happens to have been in London to do something. Dear me. 12:36 local time, but your excuse as it's too hot to sleep, and I'm sweating like Mo Farah having a DNA test. I'm sorry about that clocking bell, but I did feature, like I said, I was going to feature your comment there, and I thought it's a good thing that he's versatile. Zinchenko is versatile. Yeah, coming from first class to budget class. I featured it. So thank you for that. Wasn't Sane a bit of a handful at City? Will Arteta be able to handle him? Well, the segment I did yesterday, Sane does say that he remembers Arteta quite well. He said that he was somebody who tried to help him go to the next level. So he has fond memories of working and being coached by Mikel Arteta. That's all I can tell you. A bit of a handful. To think we could sign a Kante, but opt for sign Xhaka instead. Much like Unai Emery wanted Wilfried Zaha, and they gave him Nico Pepe. And look at the demise of Nico Pepe. Make way for Nico Pepe to be leaving Arsenal. Sad end, man. Well, I know he's still here, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Really? Evening, says even Alex. Even to you, really. Hope you're keeping well. Rather belatedly, I'm moderator for the evening show, says hey up Gooners. And actually, hey up to you. Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, it's good to see that the live chat is working now. I mean, the last 6-7 days has been a bit of a nuisance. Having to read from my mobile phone, not being able to use the app that we use here, but it seems like everything is working, cool and dandy. So keep the live chats happening, please. Any questions, observations, or you want to discuss about yourself, or not about yourselves, but amongst yourselves, keep it clean because we've got Ashley D, the moderator for the evening show. Oh, you're scared now, aren't you? All right. I've always rated Leroy Sané, but he's too good to play for Arteta. Forget about Arteta. What about the greater good? Arsenal, the team. Forget about Arteta. Oh, my goodness. Oh. And now, predictions for the Lions' game against Spain. I'll go for a hard-fought 2-1 win. For I don't know what is the women's Spanish team called? Las Señores, the women. So I'm going for Spain. 2-1 win. What's your prediction for the game? I think it's at 8 p.m. local time kickoff. So just short of an hour and 8 minutes. Yes. What else was there? Just double check back to see if there's been any other comments. Right, there's not been any other comments here. I'm just checking our Twitter feed to see. Actually, you know what? I've got the hiccups now then. Okay. Okay, Ridley is coming with a 2-1 England. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Get the comments flowing. It's like seesaw, isn't it? It's like the morning show, which I had to cut short because I had to go to an appointment. I left it at 100, over 100 live viewers watching at any one time. I thought, oh, it's a shame because I'd like to continue, but I had to cut it short. I think that show was maybe 25, 30 minutes long. And now we're at that pace again, slowly gathering momentum now. You know, I've got 30 people watching me do this. I don't know what I'm doing. So come on, let's get the live chat up and running. And actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I will talk about this opportunity. Yeah. It's about an opportunity to earn extra money every week. It is. And I'm talking about its opportunities because I know across the world, you are probably, not to say suffering, but struggling with the cost of living. Council tax going up, fuel prices have gone up, whilst wages are still stagnant. And it's not fair, is it? So, what can we do to bridge that gap there and support and help you? Now, there is an opportunity to get money every single week. And I'm in this opportunity. My wife is in this opportunity. My brother, my sister, even my daughter and my mother, we're in this opportunity. And we get paid every single week. Now, I'm not at a point yet where, I'm going to retire. I'm thinking I'm going to retire quite soon. But it's opportunity, passive income, where the money is just like compounding, like you got interest upon interest. Now, I'm sure in your job, much like mine, I have to work for the money. The money just doesn't come to me. I think, oh, I'm sleeping and I don't have to do the hours because the money's coming to me. I've got to work for the money. And even more so because I work for an agency. If I don't work, I don't get money. That is the traditional way to work for the vast majority of us. But with passive income, that's money working for you whilst you're sleeping. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? And so I'm going to be using this opportunity to travel more, spend more time with my mother, and buy the things that I've always wanted to buy. And it's coming very, very soon. But like I said, we get money literally every single Saturday. So if you are sitting there listening to old Alex or Mr. Fodder, and you're thinking to yourself, it could be of interest, but I need some more details, Alex. I like what you're hearing so far, what I'm hearing so far, but give me more details. So what I'm going to say is, if you want more details, send me an email, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. And I will give you the details. I'll give you more insight details as to what I've been doing, how I did it, and what you can do to get less worries in your life, less stress, and be able to travel more. Be able maybe to retire early. Have the things you've always wanted to have and do the things you've always wanted to do without having a stress and concern about, oh my God, I don't know where the next money's coming from to pay the bills. Now, I don't want to sound melodramatic, but that is the reality of the world we live in now. That's the reality for the vast majority of us. But I'm telling you now, passive income, this opportunity, it does work. It works. Send me an email. You owe it to yourself. Have a look at this video very, very quickly. And I'm not here to pressure anyone into doing something they don't want to do. But there is an opportunity for you. I have learned from the life I live that there are opportunities all around us if we will only just look and listen. With opportunities comes risk and rejection, yes. But imagine looking back and saying, I did that, rather than waiting until it was too late. If you want passive income and a sense of personal freedom, act now. This is not for everyone. Not everyone is looking. If you are that person, contact us now. arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. So there you have it. Enjoy your life, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your time with your family. Send me an email if you are that person watching me now, thinking, actually, Alex, I do owe it to myself, but I'm going to send you an email. Give me the details. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go back into live chat. Now, I just hope the live chat has not come to a halt again because I won't be happy. Oh, Alex won't be happy. So I need to activate my phone again. And let's just see. Let's have a look here. Just want to make sure that there isn't a blockage, because if there's a blockage, I'm not going to be happy. Again, YouTube let me down. Right, so I can see that is the last comment so far, which has come from Riddy. So let's read it now. And Riddy says, Beth Mead, a brace. Okay, all right. Come on, people. Any other comments or questions? If not, we'll just end this one sooner rather than later. But I'm thinking, make the most of the time now, because I'm here on my own. My wife is actually working a little bit later, and now I have the time, not having to be concerned about not going on too long. The time is now 2 minutes to the hour of 7 p.m. local time. So come on, ask questions. Any questions you want. Discussions, debates, any angst, your annoyance. No, keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right. Let's have a look here. What I'm going to do, let me kind of refresh this page here and see if there's been any movement in regards to the latest poll or voting we have done. And it is, how many more signings do you think Arsenal now can get through the window before the window finishes on September the 1st? We've had now 763, still 6 comments, and now 28 likes. Stuck on 2% is zero transfers. On 10% is 1 more transfer. On 11% is 4 more transfers. On 17% is 3 more transfers. And on 60% is 2 more players will get through the transfer window. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, well, Rudy at least says, glad that the heat wave is over. There's plenty more to come. Plenty more to come for that. Okay. Right. I get a feeling that, we're probably a little bit slow to start, which is okay. But, 80% of the time, I do rely on the interaction. Any questions or debating or, somebody saying something wrong, are just going to set me off and do a little rant, because I don't like the ranting, but I do find myself doing more ranting now than ever. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'll repeat the news, in its shortest form possible, and we'll take it after that. And so we spoke about very, very quickly for Leroy Sane. Oh my goodness, Leroy. Arsenal are contemplating over £59 million move for Bayern Munich star Leroy Sane. There is a video coming up later on today. There's a CBS sports journalist who claimed that Sane is one of a number of targets for the Gunners, with Chelsea and Real Madrid also interested in the ex-Manchester City man. And I said, on the back of that, I compared, rightly or wrongly, Leroy Sane to Gabby Martinelli, only for people to say, how can you compare these two players? Well, I did it. I did it because I can. The next news segment we spoke about was about Micah Richards. And Micah Richards, he made his comments almost this time last year, almost a year ago. He said that at this moment, Arsenal can't attract top players because players want to go to better performing teams at this moment in time. When you say they've spent a lot of money, they're buying second-tier players or players with good potential who could become that. You should think that the manager's got some input in that, in the players that are trying to get in. But just think, with Arsenal now, they've got themselves in such a rut. They've done a couple of panic buys. But 12 months on, this according to the Mirror, they say it's clear that the current Arsenal project is more attractive than it's been for years under Arteta. And the club's transfer strategy is one of the main reasons why. Well, okay, I'm not going to get into that. And then we spoke about, we spoke about N'Golo Kante. And these comments come out from Kevin Campbell when he's speaking on Football Insider. He said, for me, if the money was right, I'll do it straight away. He's someone who knows how to operate in the Premier League, and that's for sure. He has suffered a few injuries last season, but his numbers are still frightening. Okay, where's this going? He went on to say that he's still one of the best around, and that midfield is still a massive problem for Arsenal. We've seen them play games where the midfield just can't get a grip, especially when Thomas Partey isn't there. We need someone else who knows how to navigate and dominate. I don't think there is a better exponent of the midfield engine room in recent years than N'Golo Kante. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not Granit Xhaka. And then we spoke very quickly about this gentleman here, donning the red and white of Arsenal. He's done his medical. Guardiola hails Zinchenko ahead of a £30 million move to Arsenal after he said a proper goodbye. It's a proper goodbye. What does he mean by saying a proper goodbye? I'm not sure what he means by that. I'm not sure what he means. But anyhow, so these have been all these segments again repeated for the second and last time on the show here. I just get the feeling that maybe people are probably tired and just thinking, oh, you know what, I don't want to comment. I just want to listen to Alex rant and rave. No ranting and raving. You missed it this morning. So, all right. Okay. So, for the last time into the live chat, Ty Gunnosaurus, good evening to you, my friend, who says, evening. Can you tell me what on earth is going on with Tierney and Tommy's injuries? How can we now solve this on the right? On the right and the left, isn't it? Because I would put money down and say that out of the two, I bet you any money, Kieran Tierney will get injured again. It's going to happen, isn't it? And that's why this time last year, we went into the market to buy Nuno Tavares. So he was supposed to be the backup left back for Kieran Tierney, but no one told Mikel Arteta, "Oi, Mikel, you know that player? Yeah. He's not a left back. He's a wing back." I just thought you'd like to know. Arteta, are you listening? Hasn't listened because he's playing Nuno Tavares as a left back. The guy goes marauding forward as if he were a wing back. He's not a left back. He's a wing back. But yeah. But the problems, those problems they're not new. They're not new. You know, players over the season, I've probably charted back to maybe 10, 12 years, getting injured. There's no right time to get injured. There is no right time. It's all wrong. But, and another player you forgot to throw in there. Are you talking about Tomiyasu or Thomas Partey? Again, I'm not sure who you're saying there. And Tierney, Thomas Partey, I'm sure will also get injured in the new season. I can see it. How comes we can sell any of our players here? Oh, you mean how come we can't sell? Because I think we're probably just too hard-headed. We've got Hector Bellerin, who said that he wants to stay at Real Betis. And where is he? Wearing the captain's armband and playing the right back position there. Only at Arsenal. Players said they want to leave the club and we're playing them in the pre-season. Why can't we give other players an opportunity to play in those positions there? Yeah, I don't know. Pablo Mari, another player who said that he wants to stay where he is at Udinese. And where is he? Playing in the CB position. Play a different player. Maybe, I don't know, a player in the under-23s, put them in that position and see how they get on. Not a player who said that they want to leave. It's been documented. 2 players. I can feel a rant coming on. Let me end this one quick before the rant takes full effect. Have you heard any updates on Saliba's contract and the Martinez contract? Saliba and Arteta and Edu, they have spoken. They have spoken, I think, earlier last week, but there's still negotiations are ongoing. Martinez, I've not heard anything at all. Not anything at all. I think Zinchenko, unless needed at left-back cover, will play instead of Xhaka in midfield. Although Arteta blinkered when it comes to Xhaka. Yeah, he is. Xhaka is his guy, isn't he? No matter what happens, you're going to find that Granit Xhaka plays, unless he gets injured. I don't like to see players get injured, really. But that's the only time you're not going to see Granit Xhaka play if he gets it, because he got injured last season, didn't he? Yeah. Yes, I meant Tommy right back. But however, you brought a good point. Who have we got to cover party, Bar Mohammed and Ainsley McNalls? Yeah, you would have thought, and I know what's it called, All or Nothing video will be released quite soon. With all the ranting and raving I saw Arteta do there, and I kind of got the impression that he was playing up to the camera because he knew the cameras were there. You would have thought that Edu, Richard Garlick, and Mikel Arteta would have sat down and said, these have been the problematic areas we have had. And before we do anything, we need to identify players now. Try and negotiate now. Speak to the agent, speak to the player, and see how would they feel about coming to play for Arsenal. But no, we want to give players who have said that they want to leave. Bless his cotton socks. Lucas Torreira has said he wants to leave. He said it himself, that Arsenal told him that he doesn't have a position at the club. So I'd rather play in either Spain or Italy. But yet we've brought him back. Are we bringing him back to give him that position there in the CDM? I've not read anything that suggests that. Hector Bellerin, captain's armband. He has also said that I'm willing to forego my wages. It was like £4.7 million because I want to stay at Real Betis. And where is he? Playing the preseason. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Why is it Imran's not going to Forest? Does not one else want him? Do you know what? I think I better end the live show. I better end the live show before I lose my mind. Oh dear. Playing players who said they want to leave Arsenal. Why not give those positions to other players who maybe are younger, who are more hungrier, who want to play for Arsenal? But no, we give those players, those aforementioned players, afford them other opportunities. For what reason? What reason? Goodness gracious me. I don't know what to say. Anyhow, last few comments here. Tillemans will not be a cover for Party. Right? Right. Correct. X, do you believe Arsenal are ready for a new season without signs taking so long to be done? Well, I did say that on the morning show. I said, who's watching? If you're watching now, if the transfer window closed of today, and I mean today, Wednesday, the 20th of July, the window's closed. Hypothetically speaking, the window has closed. Where do you think Arsenal are going to finish with these new signings and this squad that we have there? We've not sold any players to this point, and it's true, we haven't sold any players, but we've got players in. Where do you think Arsenal will finish? And I didn't get to read all the comments, but one of the comments I read, I think it was by HJ90 Films, I can't remember. He said 6, Alex. We're going to finish in 6th place. So the team is not ready. The team is not ready. Now, I've heard some whispers that Zinchenko is going to fly out to the States, but he won't be playing in the next available game, which is against Orlando City. So answer your question, Arsenal are not ready. They are not ready. What are your thoughts on Norton Cuffy? Is he ready for the first team? No, he's not. He's not. I'm sorry. Angelina, John, what about Sonny? He's good for Arsenal, and is Pep want to leave? Yeah, he wants to leave. I remember towards the end of last season, he was asked. Was it? No, it wasn't end. It was in the January transfer window. And there's an interview where he's asked the question, He said, well, all for now, I just want to concentrate on getting to the end of the season. The end of the season came, and he wants to leave Arsenal. He doesn't want another player who wants to leave Arsenal. And we're forever trying to, flog a dead horse. The horse is dead. Stop trying to revive it. Trying to breathe life into it. The horse is dead. Stop trying to flog the dead horse. If players said they want to leave, expedite it. Get it done quickly. The deal is done, and that's it. Finish it off. End the chapter. But not only the Arsenal way, we want to try and revive dead horses, where players have said they want to leave. So Nico Pepe wants to leave. He wants to leave. Who would you play, Saliba or Ben? For me, it's very, very easy. Very, very easy. Robert Saliba. William Saliba. Very easy. First team. Boom. Half empty or half full? What? The glass? Well, my glass is almost half empty. Well, less than that. Much like Arsenal. Look at the glass. See? It's when do you plan to take over? When the phone rings, the phone's been ringing, but from the wrong people. Oh dear! When the phone rings, I wonder if Mikel Arteta listens and watches a Cannon Fodder TV. That's why he's not phoning. He's going, I'm not going to call Cannon Fodder TV. Oh my, Mr. Fodder, he might put me out of a job. Please, ring. Oh, that's funny. Wow, that's good. All right, you made me do it. You made me do it. I think we've come to an end. Tyrannosaurus, you do make me laugh, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. I hope the children are fine as well. Player sales, get shot off, man. I can do both jobs. There's a program that comes. Those of you who live in the UK, the program comes on Channel 5 at 9:15. I don't watch it much. I've been watching it just a few times. And the usual people who host and the assistant has gone off on maternity because she just had a baby. And the guy who hosts the show, I can't say the name of the show. I think he's probably on holiday as well. So they do their job. There's probably 3 jobs. So he does presenting, of course, speaking to the panelists and other bits and pieces. And his assistant, who's out on maternity leave, she does a few jobs. But they've got this one person now. She does all the jobs of these 2 people. I'm thinking, this woman is talented, man. I might get her on Cannon Fodder TV. I don't know if she's an Arsenal supporter, though. That's the problem. I was thinking, wow, one person, multi-talented, man. Again, those of you who live in the UK, you know the channel I'm talking about and the program. In the morning, 9:15, Channel 5. Anyway. Dear. My heart is for Arsenal forever. Just make sure they don't break your heart, Angelina. Have you ever had your heart broken, Angelina? That's a strange question. Anyhow, you don't have to answer that question. You don't have to. All right, people, we are finished on this one here. Thank you again for you, yes, you, who took the time to listen to me for the second time today, or maybe for the first time. But thank you to you that there is us. Because without you, symbiotic relationship, one can't live without the other, can't survive without the other. So again, it's a big thank you to you for giving us your time. And I really, really do appreciate that, showing gratitude. I only wish that you will share the content with your family and friends. You don't have to. I'm just joking. But I'm saying, again, a big thank you to you. And most likely you will see me again. When, Alex? Tomorrow, Thursday morning, again. Talking about, what do I talk about again? Arsenal. Oh, my goodness. Anyhow, we are finished on this evening show here. Now, I'm just thinking, maybe if you're probably living on somewhere, in that part, the continent over in that side, east, well, depending where you are, isn't it? So I'll give the countries like Japan, Taiwan, China, Australia, New Zealand. If you're on that side of the planet, you're probably still sleeping. You're probably still sleeping. If you're on that side of the planet, yeah, the west side, yeah, across the Atlantic, yeah, North, Central, South America, it's probably your early afternoon. And if you're somewhere in the middle of me, oh my God, I feel sorry for you. I do feel sorry for you. Make sure that you do subscribe, share the content, be part of the community over here on our channel. Our channel, Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.